I know that this video is coming at a pretty weird time given the fact that I am right now the most successful that I've ever been on my YouTube journey. Okay, I'm pulling in a lot of views. I have the most subscribers that I've ever had. I just crossed the 50,000 subscriber mark and I'm very, very thankful for that. I already said it a few times, but I want to thank each and every one of you who took the time to support me along my journey. And I say this a lot, but I'm just getting started. I really am just getting started, which I know is completely contradictory to the title of this video because I probably titled it something like, I'm quitting YouTube. But, I'm very grateful for where I am. Don't think that I'm not grateful, okay, because I am. I worked very, very, very hard to get to where I am right now, and I would not trade this in for anything because I built this from the ground up, and that's something that nobody can ever take away from me for the rest of my life. I built this from the ground up. I was not popular. I didn't have clout, none of that. I didn't have a lot of money when I started off. I just made it work. Okay, I had a vision and I saw it into fruition. I manifested it intentionally. I persisted to get to where I am right now today at 50,000 subscribers. And on top of that, making the most money I've ever made in my life. Okay, a lot of great opportunities are opening up for me, and I can't stress this enough, but I am very, very grateful for that. But with that being said, lately I've been doing a lot of thinking. Okay, I've been doing a lot of thinking about myself, about my future, and about the direction that I want to take this channel in, and just where I want to go in life. I'm a young 21-year-old man who is on the brink of something very big. I made a video maybe about a month ago talking about how I felt like something big was about to happen in my life. And I didn't know whether or not it would be YouTube related, but I knew that it would open doors of abundance for me. Okay, it would allow me to see new things, see new realities that I haven't seen before. And, it's very interesting how in this past month, through the month of May, I gained like 10,000 subscribers. So clearly YouTube was part of that, but I have this feeling, I have this deep feeling within me that this is just a glimpse of what's to come. Okay, and what I'm learning is to be more open-minded in terms of what that abundance could be. Now, like I said, I'm very grateful to be where I am on YouTube. YouTube has changed my life. Okay, YouTube has changed my life. And even though I said I'm quitting YouTube, I don't literally mean that I'm quitting YouTube like I'm never posting again. Okay, that's never going to happen as long as I'm alive. And even after I die, I'm gonna still have videos scheduled, so you guys are still gonna see me posting. But in all seriousness, one thing that I've realized throughout my YouTube journey is that in order to get to where I want to be on this platform, there's really only a few ways to do that. Okay, you either have to collaborate with people or you have to be involved in some type of controversy. Okay, that's how you stay relevant, because YouTube is not social media, but it shares some of the same traits of social media in the sense that there's a culture behind it. Okay, there's a culture of YouTube. Okay, when you think of a YouTuber, there's certain people that come to your mind. And I don't want to be a part of that culture. Truth be told, I don't want to be a part of that culture, but that's the only way to get to the top. Now me, I'm a lone wolf. Okay, as much as I love collaborating with people, I really do love collaborating with people, especially for the benefit of you guys. But I'm a lone wolf. I like to do things on my own. That's one of the main reasons why I love doing YouTube so much, is because I don't need anybody's help. The only help that I need is from the viewers to watch the videos. That's it. But the only way to do that is to be a part of that culture. Okay, or to start doing things that are completely out of character just for the sake of attention or, just generating views. And that's not why I'm in this game. I'm in this game to make change while making change. Okay, I want to help you guys out, and I want to change my life in the process. And YouTube, I think, is a part of that. But as I've grown throughout my YouTube journey, not just in terms of my channel, but in terms of myself and my self-perception, the way that I view what I'm capable of after overcoming so much adversity along my journey. What I'm realizing is that thinking that YouTube is the end-all be-all is small-minded thinking. In my case particularly. For some people, YouTube is the end-all be-all, and you'll make a very good living off of that. But what I'm starting to realize is that my dreams go a little bit beyond YouTube. Okay, YouTube is a stepping stone for me into something greater. Now, this right here is what's been causing me so much stress lately. I couldn't figure out what that something greater actually is, and it's been stressing me out. It's been causing me a lot of anxiety, which, I've said in the past that when I start feeling anxiety, that means that I'm about to make a very, very big breakthrough. Okay, that means that my outer reality is about to catch up to my inner reality. And ever since I got into this mindset of thinking bigger, things started to happen to guide me into the direction that I am now going in. The main thing that happened, I would say, was I did my taxes and I got a tax refund. Okay, now I've never gotten a tax refund before in my life. I've never received that amount of money that easily in my life. And when I saw that money hit my account, okay, it was almost my monthly YouTube income. More than some months, okay? This was quite a bit of money for me to just receive for basically doing nothing. When I saw that money hit my account, I realized that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm supposed to be able to make that type of money passively. YouTube takes a lot more work. Okay, YouTube is not really passive income. It is in a sense, because once you post a video, it continues to generate income. But I'm looking for something bigger and more long-term than this. Okay, I'm looking for something that is going to really generate me a lot of income so that I can stop thinking about the views and start just living my life and doing YouTube for the fun of it. Okay, I want to get to the point where YouTube is a side hustle for me, or not even a side hustle, but a hobby that makes me money. Okay, right now I am a YouTuber and I'm very, very happy to be a YouTuber. But I understand that this is not where I'm going to end up. Now, like I said, recently I've been thinking very hard about what I want to do with my future. And the answer has been right in front of me, but, I just didn't really have the confidence behind me to think that I can live off of that thing, off of that skill. For what reason I didn't have that confidence, I have absolutely no idea. Okay, but I think that my success on YouTube has really instilled a new level of confidence within me in this skill. Okay, and that skill is writing. Okay, what I've realized is that I'm going to be a writer. Okay, that's the direction that I'm going in right now. Now, like I said, I'm not going to stop posting on YouTube, but I'm going to start to take my writing more seriously. And, you might see me integrate more of my written content, whether it's spoken words or journal entries or whatever, into YouTube. Because truth be told, I'm a much more gifted writer than I am a speaker. Okay, now, I have 50,000 subscribers right now off of my speaking ability, off of my ability to articulate things. I am a much better writer than I am a speaker. Okay, it makes me wonder how much bigger my following can be, or how much more success I can experience and how many more people I can reach if I actually use my talent, the talent that I was born with. Okay, writing is something that comes so naturally to me, so easily to me, that I can take months off from doing it and still come back and be really good at it. If I were to go 2 weeks without filming a YouTube video, I would struggle immensely to articulate myself. Because speaking, for as good of a speaker as I am, and I'm not saying that I'm the best, but I do believe that I'm pretty good, I'm a much better writer than I am a speaker. My spoken word videos that I do, that comes very naturally to me. There's been times when I've written a whole page-long spoken word in a matter of an hour or 2 hours. Okay, because it just comes easily to me. That is my brain's default way to express itself. It's a lot more fluid for me. Okay, it's a gift. It's a talent. And it's a skill. Okay, it's something that I've worked on. And I want to sharpen that sword more and more and more. I want to start putting more of my energy into that as opposed to YouTube. Or maybe not as opposed to YouTube, but in addition to YouTube. Okay, you guys are still going to see daily uploads from me. As a matter of fact, if I didn't make this video, you probably wouldn't even know that I'm doing this or that this is where my mind is at right now. But, I just want to let you guys know this because I want you guys to know that no matter what type of success you see in life, you can always think and dream bigger. There's always something more, always something better out there for you. Okay, if you live in your gift, if you embrace the talents that you were given at birth. Okay, we all have talents. We all have something. It may be something unconventional. For me, writing is obviously a conventional talent. But for some of you, it might be juggling or acrobatics, okay? It could be a lot of different things. But learn to utilize your gift. Learn to utilize your talent. Okay, I've already built this platform through my words, through my speaking abilities. Now, when I start dropping these books on you guys, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You're gonna say, oh, okay, he is a much, much better writer than he is a speaker. And it's funny because, when I was like 6 years old, I remember I used to tell people that I wanted to be an author. I used to write these little short stories for fun. I loved writing. It's just something that I've naturally always loved to do, but over time through the school system, I kind of lost that love for it because I tried to conform to their standards. But, once I reached college and I realized that I can go a long time without writing and still be exceptionally well at it, to the point where my college professor felt the need to pull me aside after class and tell me that I'm a really good writer and offer mentorship. That was a very eye-opening experience for me. It allowed me to rediscover and unlock all of this talent that I had that wasn't backed by confidence. Okay, so, now I have the talent and I have the confidence and I have the platform. And, I'm about to start putting out some heat. Okay, I'm already working on my first book right now. It's about the law of attraction and, just a little self-promo, I guess, even though it's my channel. I've read multiple law of attraction books. The last law of attraction book you'll ever need to read, Think and Grow Rich. I'm reading The Secret right now. I've already watched the documentary. I've also spent countless hours watching videos about the law of attraction, learning about manifestation. I'm basically taking all of the information from all of these different places and consolidating all of it into this one book. Okay, and obviously this won't be the only book I ever write, but this book is going to change a lot of lives out there. If you guys think that my videos are good, just wait till you read my books.